Wilshere has options amid interest from Manchester City and Everton. Jack Wilshere's career revival at Bournemouth has not gone unnoticed in the Premier League, with the Arsenal man becoming an integral part of Eddie Howe's side this season. While Wilshere's future at Arsenal remains uncertain, with the Gunners yet to offer him a contract extension, the England midfielder will have plenty of options when it comes to decide where his long-term future should lie. The Mirror claims both Everton and Manchester City are interested in Wilshere, while a handful of other clubs would likely enter the race should Arsenal start entertaining offers. Here's a look at some of the possibilities for Wilshere next season. Stay at Arsenal. This is Wilshere's preferred option. He remains a devoted Arsenal man, having made his first team debut as a 16-year-old after coming up through the Hale End youth system. Since then, he's been tipped as a future captain, and it would be difficult for both him and the club to say farewell at this stage. But the problem for Wilshere is even when fully fit, there's not a natural place for him in the team as long as Mesut Ozil and Santi Cazorla occupy the two creative central midfield roles. Make Bournemouth move permanent. The move to Bournemouth is working out exactly as Wilshere had hoped, with his quick passing game a perfect fit for Howe's Arsenal-like system. A permanent move to the South Coast would make a lot of sense if an Arsenal exit becomes reality. Howe has built something exciting at Bournemouth, and Wilshere could be the centerpiece that lets the club push on even further. Fighting for titles may not be realistic, but he could help make Bournemouth the regular contender for a place in Europe, which would also help his chances of being a regular starter for England. And who knows, if Howe one day takes over from Arsene Wenger at Arsenal, Wilshere could make a triumphant return with him. Go elsewhere in the Premier League. A fully fit Wilshere would be welcome at almost any Premier League club, although the links to Manchester City should probably be taken with a grain of salt. One of Wilshere's most impressive games came against Pep Guardiola's Barcelona in Arsenal's 2-1 win at the Emirates in the Champions League in 2011, but he wouldn't be a step up on David Silva or Kevin De Bruyne at City, while Arsenal are highly unlikely to sell him to a title rival. Everton would be a likelier destination, a club with top four ambitions and crying out for top-class creative talent. But if Wilshere wants to stay in London, West Ham and Crystal Palace would probably snap him up in a heartbeat. Move abroad. This may be Arsenal's preferred option if they decide to sell, and it would make a lot of sense for the player. It would rule out having to play against the Gunners, while the less physical playing style in the Spanish or Italian leagues would be easier for Wilshere's body to handle. Roma were interested in taking him on loan this season, and a reunion in the Italian capital with goalkeeper and close friend Wojciech Szczesny could be appealing. Wilshere would perhaps not be a target for the top European giants, but he should have no shortage of options abroad either. I'm Cassius Karen, Arsenal correspondent at http://www.espnfc.com.